Hi, I'm Tariq Al-Alemi from Bahrain. I'm going to start by telling you about one of the biggest challenges we face in this part of the world, and that's diabetes. Now, according to the International Diabetes Federation, the UAE ranked second highest worldwide for diabetes prevalence, followed by Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, then Oman. When 5 of the top 6 worst countries in the world for diabetes prevalence are all Arab Gulf states, there's a deep-rooted problem there. Now, one of the effects of diabetes is diabetic retinopathy, which can eventually lead to blindness. Now, incidentally, blind people in the Gulf aren't given enough opportunities to meaningfully engage with wider society. To address these issues, I recently co-founded Tamasuk. Tamasuk, meaning cohesion in Arabic, is a not-for-profit social enterprise that is dedicated to raising awareness of the consequences of suffering from diabetes, with specific focus on the difficulties coping in life after losing the ability of sight. The idea was born not only of the need to address one of the Middle East's most pressing issues, but of something bigger, and that is to be an example of a successful social enterprise, of which there are few examples in the Gulf. Now, social entrepreneurship, particularly related to the Arab Gulf, is the issue that I'd like to discuss at Davos. Today, the world is facing some of the toughest social challenges imaginable. Now, nations in the Middle East don't face the extreme issues related to famine, epidemic diseases, and natural disasters. The problematic issues faced in the region are unique. They are perhaps more subtle and less known to the rest of the world, but they are no less alarming, and with far-reaching consequences if left unaddressed. Youth unemployment in the Middle East is the highest of any region, and youth find it difficult to engage meaningfully with civic society. Social discrimination, marginalized communities, and lack of affordable housing had led to an offshoot of other social problems. The top 4 countries with the highest carbon dioxide emissions per capita are all Arab Gulf states, yet we have the lowest freshwater supplies in the world. The real problem isn't that these issues exist. The real problem is that in many cases, little is being done to solve them. Now, governments can't be expected to solve all these challenges, but they can support and encourage social entrepreneurs who can. Those at Davos can help to encourage governments of Arab Gulf states to educate potential social entrepreneurs and to invest in those who can come up with financially sustainable, scalable, and replicable ventures that can solve the Gulf's social challenges as well as those elsewhere in the world. I may or may not be given the opportunity to speak at Davos to share my views, but I believe social entrepreneurs can positively change this region and the world, and I hope you spread this message.